EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Oh no, right at the start he loses the football. The Saints have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. 1st down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. They are going for it. Stafford. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Second down, it's Stafford. He finds former Golden Domer, Chase Claypool. A gain there of 15. Good for a Rams first down. Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
A pass taken in by Watson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The man in motion is Watson. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground, and he is sent back for a loss. Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. Back to throw here to begin the drive. On the move past the 40. He's still on his feet. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. 3rd and 2. Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They're going to go. It's Stafford. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. The catch is made by Claypool. And he'll be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as...
And he will score. Touchdown, Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's a run going left. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one's caught at the 4. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw. Taking off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you could attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the first down and more. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. In motion is Hill. Back to the air once more on second down. And he's in. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Saints. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Stafford. He's got a receiver. It's Claypool. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action now for Stafford. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Rams. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
He's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one complete. It's pulled in by Claypool. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
To the air again. Stafford. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing again is Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Olave is the motion man. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught by Miller. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot.
And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. A pass taken in by Miller. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Shaheed in motion. To the 5-yard line. Second and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. He's got a man. That's Watson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Back to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just...
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. The Saints have taken a 4-point advantage. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They motion the slot man left. On first down, it's Stafford. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Stafford now on second down. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the air one more time. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Saints have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now a give on the ground. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stafford. Yeah!
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He's got a receiver. It's Claypool. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation. And look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Miller. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
One on target to Watson. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Rams. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This one complete. It's pulled in by Claypool. Here's a 2nd and 12. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Play action now for Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up Get back in the huddle and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Third and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll take a shot for Watson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to keep it himself. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. Here's 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. So it's a win here for the Rams. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.